Hello viewers, long time no see. I'm selling the RC390. What? That's crazy. Why would I do such a thing? I know many of you are going to be upset, and many of you are only subscribed to me because I have the RC390. But I implore you to stick around, stay subscribed, because the channel's about to go into overdrive. I've decided to start taking YouTube more seriously and uploading much more often. Mini Cooper! Sorry if there's a lot of wind noise. It's really windy, and I just reinstalled my mic to my helmet, and I'm not sure whether or not it's in a good spot. Why would I sell the 390? Well, there's a few reasons. One, I get really bored of vehicles very quickly, so I sell them, I swap them out all the time, mostly with cars, but with motorcycles too. Next, I love to work on my own vehicles. I work on all my cars myself, unless I'm just super strapped for time or it's something that I don't have the space or tools to do. I do it myself, and that means I do all motorcycle work myself. And if you own a 390, you know this, but if you don't, you might not know that everything on the 390 is shoved so compactly into this little frame that it is so hard to do work on this thing. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of time and effort. Just to change the spark plug takes about 2 hours. You have to take the whole tank off. You have to take way too much stuff off. It's ridiculous. It took me 5 or 6 hours to do a valve check a couple weeks after I first got it during the first service. Next, it's a single cylinder, and it's a small engine. I'm not engine biased. I love small motorcycles. I usually only get small motorcycles because I love them. But I want to do some highway rides with some people. I want to go visit people that live far away. This thing is a race bike. It's a single cylinder race bike meant for racing. All the power's up top. It doesn't like to sit at high revs on the highway for a long time. It gets very uncomfortable. You're sitting there at 80 miles per hour on the interstate. It's vibrating like crazy, and you're sitting at like 8,000 RPM. I haven't done it in a while, so it might be lower than that, but it's pretty high up there. And it's just tiresome. If you've ever ridden a motorcycle like that, it takes a toll on you. It's tiresome. And that brings me into the next reason. It's so uncomfortable. Like I said, it's a race bike. It's for racing. I don't do racing. I don't have any tracks near me. The nearest track, I think, is like 4 hours away. In Oklahoma, maybe. And I don't have any way to haul this out there, and I'm definitely not gonna drive it out there. The seat isn't even a seat. It's literally just a plastic seat pan with a tiniest bit of foam, like an eighth of an inch. I know you can get the gel seat for it, but it's expensive, and honestly I doubt it'll help that much. It's got a very racy riding position. You might have like a Ninja 250, Ninja 300, Yamaha R3, and you're like, oh, you're a wuss. It's noticeably racier in the seating position than all of those bikes. This is like a tiny super sport. That's what they wanted to make it as, and that's what it's like. If you ride a super sport around for long distances, well, I applaud you. I don't mind it entirely, but I just don't enjoy it. I've had this bike for 2 years now, and I've only put 2,320 miles on it now. And if you have a motorcycle for 2 years and you only have a little over 2,000 miles on it, there's something wrong. You need to be riding more. That's what I realized. When I got my first bike, I put 8,000 miles on it over the summer, over 3 months. I put 8,000 miles on it. It just isn't convenient to ride. I mostly use it to commute around town, and it's great at that. It's nimble, it cuts through traffic, it's easy to maneuver, but all the power is up high, which is fun to do, but it's not meant to be a commuter bike. Now I'd like to keep it. I'm picking up my new bike tomorrow. I'm not going to spoil it for you. You can make guesses in the comments. I would like it if you made guesses in the comments. And I would like to keep this bike also, but unless my YouTube channel starts doing really well or something, I really have no reason or will to keep it. I don't like spending extra money where I don't have to. A lot of you already know it's for sale, you've seen it. But yeah, I love the RC390. It's an incredible bike. It's the best bike I've ever owned, the most fun bike I've ever owned. I'm just ready for something a little bit different. That's all for now, guys. Any questions, just ask, I'll answer. And stay tuned for the big new bike reveal.